Why do teenagers often feel confused, stressed, or misunderstood? What are the real needs and problems of adolescence, especially in India? Let's understand this important concept in a simple way. Question may ask like, what are the problems and dilemmas of adolescence? How can a teacher be helpful to solve them? What are the problems of adolescence? How can you help them in overcoming such problems? Discuss problems of adolescence. What is the nature of education in adolescence? What is the role of a teacher in the education of adolescence? Adolescence is a difficult period. Most of the psychologists, teachers and parents are of the view that adolescence is a period of stresses and strains. Anna Friend has considered this stage as the stage of serious conflict. Kilpatrick has also said that the adolescence is the most difficult period of life. The view of various scholars are based on the following facts. The most important fact is that in this period, urge of sex becomes very strong. But the study by Offer declines this fact. According to him, this study, the adolescents get involved in masturbation and consequently they don't have to face any specific problem. But in India, the situation can be different. If Indian adolescents feel some stress, that can be due to Indian culture, not psychological. In India, brahmacharya is emphasized. Suppressing the sex urge is considered to be a great moral duty. But suppressing it with intense efforts creates tension. On the other hand, in India, the adverse side effects of the masturbation are vigorously. Now we will understand what are the needs of adolescents. An adolescent is neither a child nor an adult. Teachers do not pay attention towards this fact. In adolescence, young boys and girls have their own needs and meeting out these problems is very significant from psychological point of view. Some main needs of adolescence are as follows. Life philosophy. During adolescence, adolescents feel the need of some life philosophy. They take interest in religious matters. They want to develop their own personal viewpoint regarding every aspect of life. Emotional needs. Every adolescent wants appreciation from his friends and other people while living in the society. Similarly, an adolescent requires affection, security and respect from the society, family and teachers etc. To aim down the sex urge is also a need of adolescents. Also, it is their need to attract opposite sex through various means. Need of physical development. During adolescence, boys and girls need their maximum physical development so that they may have an impressive personality. Self-dependence. Adolescents like to make themselves self-dependent. An adolescent tries to achieve self-dependence and freedom in tasks and ideas like adults. Social need. Each and every young boy and girl wants to be matured. They form their own groups and try to make their position in their groups. Independence. All adolescents want independence. They need independence in every field. Example, they don't like to live under the control of their parents. New experience. Every adolescent opts for new experiences. They take interest in acquiring novel experiences. They wish to go around the world also. What are the problems of adolescence? Just after entering adolescence, the child has to face number of issues or problems, because it is the most difficult stage of the human life. Adolescent boys and girls pass through a storm, that is, the changes occurred during this period are much intense. The major problems of adolescence are as follows. Individual differences. In this age, the adolescents boys and girls get worried due to their fatty look and overweight etc. They get more worried as they mutually compare their aspects. Sometimes they develop the inferiority complexes too. Hence, due to speedy physical development, the boys and girls of this age group become more upset. With these changes, the adolescents feel difficult to adjust. Intensification of sex consciousness. The intensification of sex consciousness is also an important problem of this stage. Man and woman get attracted towards each other and they create many problems by indulging in masturbation. Sexual development rapidly occurs in the adolescence. Sexual changes are so intense that the adolescents get disturbed emotionally. When blood flow due to menstrual cycle in girls create multiple doubts and fear. Similarly, due to the semen formation and its discharge give rise to inferiority complexes. Adolescent boys and girls are unable to adjust with these changes and face many problems. Problem of adjustment with opposite sex. Almost all the adolescents wish to attract opposite sex and they show interest in establishing friendship with them. This age can also be called as exhibition age, because the boys and girls of this age group exhibit their dresses, makeup and excellent clothing in order to attract each other. They remain always in the queue for gaining popularity. Sometimes, they fail to fulfill these needs, and so being unsuccessful, they have to experience jealousy. Sometimes boys and girls leave their homes also. Problem of adjustment in family. Since the needs of the child increase, his problems is but natural. They consider themselves as free from any drawback and usually discuss others' drawbacks. They want freedom, but their parents doubt accept their freedom. They usually accept their parents as defaulters for not meeting out their needs. In many tasks they wish to be dependent upon their parents, but their such dependence is not acceptable to their parents. Therefore, the adjustment of such adolescents in the family becomes difficult, and such a situation leads to the tension in the family. Problem regarding emotional adjustment. During adolescence, the development of emotions take place very quickly, which creates instability and disturbance in their behavior. In such adolescents, the emotions of anger, jealousy, fear, etc. can be very distinctly seen. They are sometimes happier and sometimes are seen in tears. This affects their mental health and they suffer from anxieties. Intensification of awareness. During this stage, boys and girls become more aware about themselves. They want to attract each other. They show their awareness by self-exhibition in variety of ways. Problem of adjustment in society. Sometimes adolescent boys and girls fail to adjust in the society due to social values, because they refuse to accept these values. They consider these values as an attack on their freedom. They want to violate social traditions and rigid discipline. They image an ideal society, but they face only disappointment. As a result of these, adolescents feel difficult to adjust in the society. Role of teacher in resolving issues related to adolescence. An adolescent is neither a child nor an adult. Teachers do not pay attention towards this fact. In adolescence, young boys and girls have their own needs, and meeting out these problems is very significant. Better counseling to know the reason for loneliness and suggest them to participate in all kind of activities. Better career opportunities. Better pedagogy and teaching skills as per their need. Teachers should have proper knowledge about psychology of adolescence for proper guidance. Providing information so that they can tackle changing situations more easily. Transferring their energy in positive directions. Providing better sex education. Inculcating proper values and ethics towards life by proper education. Encouraging them to speak about their problems to their parents, teachers and responsible persons. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share for more videos.